Welcome to Let's Talk Business with Laura Nowlin and Dr. Gobian. Thank you so much, Dr. Gobian, for joining us, right? My co-host here. Couldn't do it without her. And look, guys, we match.
And it's the same brand.
It's the same brand, same maker.
Yeah, just different size.
Dr. Gobian, welcome. Okay, well, so today our guest is Kelly Gaines. She is the president and CEO of the NSA. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to look down because I want to make sure I don't mess this up, but it's basically the Nevada Subcontractors Association. And the reason I look down is because the abbreviation NSA is used so many different ways, right, with different organizations.
Yeah, it is. So
yes,
confusing.
Totally. So Kelly, thank you so much for joining us. And just tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you join the NSA? And how long have you been with them?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. I'm originally from Chicago. I moved here 10 years ago. I have been with the NSA for 7 years. It was how I got into it was just I applied for a position that was available and met with the board of directors and got hired. So that's how I got into that.
So then have you been in Las Vegas then for the last 7 years? You came straight
Last 10.
last 10. Okay.
Yes. So for my first 3, kind of getting my bearings with Las Vegas, the professional market, and that sort of thing. So it was a couple of different opportunities that I took prior to coming to the subcontractors.
Awesome. And so tell me, how long has the organization been in existence and why is it there? Why was it created?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we're celebrating our 25 years this year.
Yeah.
So 1999, thanks. Primarily it was it was created to help policy reform around construction defect. So things that impacted small construction companies. And so 25 years ago, a handful of contractors got together and was looking for some policy reform on some of the things that impacted their business and how they operate and do business.
Great. And so does that mean that the organization only focuses on construction?
No, so we have 4 primary objectives, pillars of our organization. The first one is legislative advocacy of why we were brought together. The second one is workforce development, so bringing labor into the construction industry, and community engagement. And then the last one, business engagement, business community. So bringing businesses together. We are an association of 150 business organizations, a lot of them in the construction space, but many not in the construction space, ones that are just part of the business community looking for opportunities to connect with other businesses.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's why we joined as CS Now Staffing. We've been with you guys for about how many years now?
Say
like 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5 or 6.
Yeah. So, and we've actually really enjoyed the organization. We've enjoyed meeting with you, Kelly. One thing that I really liked about your organization, or our organization, some of them, is that you take the time every year to check in. And sometimes it's even more than just once a year. You check in, you go out to lunch with us or breakfast and just say, which direction are you going? How can I assist? How can I connect you maybe with another member? And wow, I mean, that's amazing that you take that time. And especially when you're working with 150, that you meet with every single one of us. You make us feel really special, Kelly.
Thank you. Well, thanks. That is the goal on the side of the business engagement and the membership engagement, is really helping businesses connect with other businesses. And we are one of the smaller professional organizations in the Las Vegas Valley. However, it works for us well because, like you said, it takes time, but there is enough time for all of those businesses to be able to talk to on a regular basis and really build those relationships.
Okay, great.
So obviously in the audience, we have different type of business owners and different industries. which I already understand, and we all heard construction is basically, but you mentioned there are other companies that are not construction. Obviously, Laura is in the staffing business,
Yeah.
but it's part of it because she can provide employees, workers, labor. So, what other industries will fit in that organization as members?
So other businesses or organizations that fit is pretty much anything in regard, and I don't usually like to say anything and everything as a word because it's too general, but really when we're talking about a business, there's many different functions of a business. It can be accounting, IT services, staffing, HR. So there's so many components to a business. And so if you are a company that provides
Mhm.
any of those resources or services to businesses, then that's a good fit because all of our companies are still
So
businesses.
let's imagine, and I have to
Yeah.
ask it like this.
Yeah.
Let's imagine there is an accountant firm that is listening and wants to be part of it. And there is another business who's interested
Yeah.
in being part of it. How do you guys manage to connect business within the members of the organization so that they can see the opportunities to serve each other?
Okay. Yeah, good question. So there are a couple different ways. So take an accounting firm or a CPA firm. All of the businesses need those types of services or utilize those kind of services in their business. How the NSA provides those opportunities or connections. So a couple of ways. One, we have regular networking events to bring all the companies together. The second one would be me because I know all of our business members and talk to them on a regular basis. So I know what their needs are or what they're looking for. So that connection, I'm able to connect the dots in certain situations that I'm in talking to people about what's going on. So if someone says, hey, I've been working with this CPA company for a while, they're not really handling my business the way I want it to. Do you have a recommendation of other CPAs or other accounting firms? And so that's where I'm able to do that, is make that personal introduction between the members. The networking events, the other thing that we have is we're partnered with other professional organizations. So getting involved and being partnered with Las Vegas Chamber or Hispanic Business Group, or other construction trade associations doing events together, that kind of helps with connecting people
That's
as well, the
amazing.
networking.
Yeah, that's amazing. Now the question is for you. You have been a member for 6 years. Tell them why is it worth to be part of this association?
Right. So I pay my membership every single month because I'm on where it's automatically coming out of my account, but I don't feel it. Okay. And I can tell you every single year, sitting down with Kelly and finding what the needs are from the members and finding what I can offer because Kelly knows what I can offer. I get a return on investment every single year. So what do I mean? I mean that I'm paying my membership annually. I don't feel it because the money that I'm making is larger than what I'm paying out. So why not continue renewing? So it's kind of like an automatic, and it is automatic, where I don't have to call Kelly and say, okay, Kelly, I'm done. Cut me off. Why would I?
Yeah.
On the contrary, I want to sit down and meet with Kelly and say, hey, I've got these new services. I want you to know about them. So that way, as you're talking to the other members or networking, so that way you can make that warm introduction. It's a big difference of doing a cold call to someone in place of doing a warm introduction. I trust Kelly. 150 members trust Kelly. So then if Kelly then makes the introduction of someone who trusts her, right? Because she trusts me, she'll make that warm introduction. So now it's truly a warm introduction. It's not about, here, let me do the sale. It's really, can I basically offer a service that can solve your problem? And we're all just there networking and helping each other.
And if we are going to put it in a few words, we will say that with this organization, you have relationship. It's
A
not
real-
just yeah, our friend.
Shondell.
It's not just a membership, but relationship. And remember, relationships are the ones that help us build our business. Relationships, real relationships.
Real
real.
relationships.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the organization is celebrating its 25 years in business. What event do you have planned, if any, to celebrate those 25 years?
We have our annual luncheon every year in July, and so that is when we'll kind of celebrate that. And it's around July. It was actually in August 99 is
Okay.
when the NSA was created,
Got it.
formed.
So we'll be
it's around
seeing
that time. Yeah.
okay, so we'll be seeing something coming out for July or August, your big 25-year and anniversary. And then a good phone number, if you can share that, where someone can reach out to you. And then also the website.
Okay, so the website is NevadaSubcontractors.com. The phone number is 702-802-8276.
Great. And with that, we're actually going to be going to commercial. And so then when we get back, maybe you could tell us a little bit about maybe some events. I know that you are having an event very soon because I know that we're volunteering for it.
Yeah.
So we can talk a little bit about that as well. And then what are some hot topics that you guys are fighting right now with the legislature?
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Awesome. So
sounds
we'll be
good.
right back.
Thanks.
Introducing See Us Now Staffing, led by yours truly, Laura Nowlin. As the founder and president, I bring over 17 years of expertise in sourcing for talent, building winning teams of professionals, marketing, and workforce development. At See Us Now Staffing, we're not just a staffing agency. We're your strategic partner in building a winning team of professionals for your business. My passion for community service extends to connecting entrepreneurs with local resources. Recognized by the Small Business Administration as the 2022 Nevada Family-Owned Business of the Year, we're not just changing the workforce landscape, we're defining it.
Hello, this is Dr. Kovian. I am a naturopath or a doctor in natural medicine, a holistic practitioner, and I specialize in uncovering the root causes of your symptoms of health problems. How do I do that? Well, I use the electromagnetic resonance technology, same thing that CAT scan and MRI uses in the hospital. And once I know what's the root cause, through natural solutions such as teas, soups, smoothies, I'll give you the recipes for you to empower your own body's healing mechanisms so that you will heal or prevent any future health problems. You can reach me out here in Las Vegas. My number is 702-365-8000, or you can look for Balance, Salud y Vida. I have a website, I have social media, but 702-365-8000 is the best way to reach out to me. I will help you better your health, prevent any illness, increase your energy levels, reduce inflammation, pain. You will feel amazing. It will be a pleasure to serve you.
Thank you for staying with us, and welcome back to Let's Talk Business with Laura Nowlin and Dr. Kovian. And we have Kelly here with the NSA. So please tell us, share a little bit more about the organization of what you guys are really right now trying to bring forward.
Yeah, what we're focusing on right now, because our main part of our main mission is advocacy, legislative advocacy on behalf of the construction industry. We're obviously in an election year, and so what we're looking at putting out there is the importance of voting, who you're voting for. We are a bipartisan group, and so we're not supporting one party over another. It's mainly for us finding balance within Nevada state legislature, and so getting the message out there of the importance in voting. There's I think over 30-something% number of seats within the Senate and Assembly that are going to be turning over to new legislators. And so with that, it's very important that we're putting the right people in those seats, and there needs to be a balance between the party lines. And so that's really important for us, because traditionally, historically, in legislation, certain parties' agendas typically go to one side or another. And so we want to make sure that we have a balance of pro-business legislators in the group. So that's really
Definitely.
important for us.
It's always nice, especially when someone who's owned a business before runs for office, because then they really understand business.
Yes.
I'm like, can't
Yeah.
we just test them on economics alone?
Yeah, yeah. And we've been, and part of my job is meeting with different candidates or incumbents, legislators, in them understanding what our agenda is and what we're looking for in support from a legislative area for our businesses. And vice versa, we want to know what's important to them as well, and make sure that we're kind of on the same page of making sure that when the legislative session comes up, that we're on the same page. So yeah, it's really important to kind of have that.
Definitely. Does the organization ever endorse?
Our endorsement is our financial support to candidates and their campaigns. And so we don't publicly endorse, meaning that you won't see on our website or anything that this particular candidate is endorsed. However, for people that don't know, a lot of different companies, professional organizations support political campaigns, and that is all public knowledge, public information. And so we don't specifically write it of who the candidates are, but it's through our financial contributions to that candidate or campaign.
Great. And so let's talk a little bit about the workforce, right? The workforce, as we know, the skilled trades aren't being taught at the schools anymore. So what did the NSA do about it?
Good question again, and it's something that I'm very passionate about talking about. So 3 years ago, myself and the former CEO of Southern Nevada Home Builders Association came together, brought a group together, partnered with a nonprofit called Opportunity 180, and started the first trades high school. It opened up this year, took about 3 years. Yeah, 3 years of work in understanding the education process, how to get to become a public charter school. So Southern Nevada Trades High School is the first trades high school in Southern Nevada. We are modeled after a trades high school up in Reno that's been around for almost 20 years. And we have one now here. It's in Northeast Las Vegas. I want to say it's 1580 Bledsoe Lane. So that is at Owens, and Bledsoe is the cross street. And yeah, the mission is providing opportunities to youth in high school of what is available to them after high school. So some of that can be college. So we do introduce we're looking at partnering with College of Southern Nevada. However, it is really what it is it's number one mission is helping them graduate high school.
Right.
The graduation rate in Las Vegas is not high. And so that is the number one goal, is for every student to have a high school diploma when they graduate. The second is that they will have a skilled trade knowledge or experience, in that if they do want to go and get a job right after high school, that they're well equipped to enter the construction industry. There's 87 kids currently, and all of them already have their OSHA 10, which is the minimum requirement to even step on a job site. I'm working with our subcontractor companies in possibly creating internships for the students that are 17, 18, because right now we have 9th and 10th graders. And so we're almost at the end of the school year. They're going to be 17, there's going to be students that are 17. So getting them introduction and opportunities now before they graduate. At the same time, it's also partnering with College of Southern Nevada and possibly offering, courses that give them college credits. at the end of the day, it's letting young people know that there are multiple options and opportunities out there for them. It's not one path of college. It's not even one path of going into a career. You can do both. I did both. I started at a community college, worked full time, got my degree at the same time working and making money because that's what I needed to do.
What type of skilled trades are they learning? Like, are they learning electricity? Are they learning finish work as framing? What are they learning?
So there is a state curriculum set for construction based learning in high schools. So they are following that. So that core curriculum includes masonry, roofing, electrical, plumbing, even cabinets. So carpentry. So it's a full, I mean, it's a good amount, I think, base of introduction to construction.
Got it.
When people know that, if people know it, if you look at a house, it takes about 20-25 different trades to work on that.
So I'm glad that you said that. Sorry, doctor. So then are they also learning construction, project managing, or engineering, any of those levels, a higher executive type of level?
Not from the course curriculum are they learning about specifically engineering or CAD and things that you hear of the more technical things. It is introduced to them through a lot of our trade partners within our organization, the companies, being able to introduce them to those different types of areas of construction. And I say that because a lot of the companies have those types of positions that are very technical in their companies, and we're looking to have those particular people in those roles come in and talk to the students as just different options. Not everything is going to be field work or working outside. There are some a lot of positions within the construction space that are indoors.
Awesome.
So now, because I represent the audience, so those business owners that are in the construction industry field, and they have children in middle school, and they are hearing what you're saying, and they are like, oh, I want my children to be on that school. We know that the system, once they graduate from middle school, they will go to the high school in the area within where they live. So what will be the steps? Who should they contact? How will they get their children graduating from middle school in that high school because they want them to learn?
Okay, so a couple of ways. One, can definitely reach out to me directly. I'm one of the founding members of the school and currently one of the board members. So that's one way. So the information that I gave through the subcontractors is one way. The other way is this is bad that I don't know the website because it's so long. But if you type in Southern Nevada Trades High School, that will pop up. There's a website. So that website, we're currently accepting enrollment applications and getting out there into the middle schools. One of the partners that we have for the school for enrollment is Latino Outreach Solutions. They are a nonprofit, and they help the school because of the demographics of the students of the area that we are located. They help us with getting out and getting the community outreach and community engagement for the school. But we're currently undergoing applications, taking in enrollment applications. We're looking to get to about 300 students for the next school year.
Where the school is located, you're actually in a very high Hispanic community area. So I think that the area that you're in a great area for it. What right now, you said you had 87 students. What is your breakdown right now? Is it mostly Hispanic?
Yes, mostly Hispanic, mostly boys, but there are about 35 girls.
Go girls. That's right, ladies. Learn that trade, right? Another question that I have in regards to internship. You said that you were, looking to see some type of internships for them during the summertime. Are you only reaching out to members of the NSA to be able to do those type of internships, or are you also looking for other companies to possibly intern?
First and foremost, we are prioritizing the members of the NSA because they are the ones that have contributed a lot financially to build the school, and they're there on a regular basis, taking tours, continuing to help us out in that we are under construction in remodeling what was a Korean church is now going to be a high school.
Right.
And so we're in the process of that. So that does take priority, I think, but that's more so because of the access to them and the communication. It's just very easy and it flows easy. The other group would be donors that have come in and supported the school financially. However, we are open to then the rest of anyone who wants to in the construction industry that wants to be a part of the school.
Yeah, and
So we're
definitely
doing a lot of tours.
Right, and definitely if you want to cut a check, make sure you do so.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and so what about like I have a staffing company. I'm part of the NSA. We also volunteered as you were doing the grand opening of the school, and we said, God, we would like to take an intern, but show them how to pre-screen and hire for the construction trade. Would that be a good internship to do, or no, you're looking for more of the trade aspect?
For them to intern with like other companies.
With other companies, like a
So
staffing
my
company,
goal,
a
yes,
CPA, you know,
yeah,
so-
yeah.
uh-huh.
So the goal is, and I've talked about this with the rest of the board as well, is again, it's providing all options and opportunities. And I think what's great about myself and SNHBA being part of the school is that we represent a lot of different companies outside of construction. And the goal is this is an opportunity, giving them an opportunity to see what options are in different business arenas as well. So that is like we've talked about that, not just from a construction aspect. When you think about youth and what they're exposed to, we're looking for them to be exposed to all different types of businesses.
No, that's
for
awesome.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
And regarding your organization, the business owners that are watching this video, is there meeting, a networking, a presentation, or something where they can attend to see what your organization is about and decide if they would like to be part of it?
So the best way to get involved or inquire about the organization and being part of it is really reaching out to me directly. The way our application process works is it does get vetted out to the 17 board of directors that we have at the NSA. And really a lot of that has to do with making sure that the businesses that come in, construction or non-construction, that are part of the group, that they are focused on what our mission is, as well as keeping the integrity of what our core values are as well. And so we want to make sure that we're working with businesses, like you said, that I can safely or, happily refer to because I've done business with them or know them well, because that's what, we want to do, and keeping that integrity of making sure that we're working with businesses that are operating at the same level.
Okay, well, like I said, time flies really quick.
Yeah,
I told you
I
it was gonna go really fast. So we're at the end now. One more minute, Kelly. What do you want to share with the audience? Maybe your contact information again and the website.
Yeah, definitely my contact information. It's hard to get it in 15 minutes of everything that we do and all the opportunities. So calling me, texting me 702-802-8276, and just setting up a one-on-one on about the NSA and the opportunities that it provides, but also what we want are other businesses. We want resources. We want to be able to provide to our other members. So I love to meet other business owners and other businesses to help them out as well.
No, so thank you. In closing, Doctor? Any closing comments?
Well, I think they already heard your experience, and nothing is more important than the testimony of someone who is already getting much more than what is the membership costing. So you guys heard it from Laura, you got all the information from Kelly. Reach out to her, get all that questions answered, and become part of this amazing organization who's not only about getting you as a member, but also building a real
Relationship. So make sure you contact Kelly at the
Yeah.
NSA, and make sure you continue tuning in at WWDBTV.com and in Roku, our social media feeds to see us now staffing. And where else?
Balance, salud y vida.
Till the next time. God bless.